Today I'm doing a review, but this is going to be a different type of review. This is the Battle Challenge. Battle Challenge of the 50mm prime lenses for Pentax. These are all full frame Pentax lenses, so I'm also shooting with a new camera I got. You can see it, it should be tracking my face here. This is the Panasonic GX8. So let me know how the video quality is on this. I hadn't made a decision on these, I hadn't even actually done the test, so as I'm going through the video for these 50mm, I'm going to be kind of making my decision by the end of the video. So yeah, you could tell me in the description or in a comment below which you thought was the best lens out of the three. And yeah, thanks for watching. Got my Bruce Lee shirt on. It's time to battle. That was cheesy. Alright, here they are. Let's go over them. We got the first one going from highest price down to lowest price. Like I said, these are all full frame lenses, but they'll work on any Pentax DSLR ever made. K3, K5, K70, K50, K30, blah, 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 blah. Today I'm using them on the Pentax K-1. I will use them all in full frame mode. So here we go. Here's the first one. We got a Pentax 50mm f1.4. This one has autofocus. SMC, super multi-coated. It is a Pentax FA. It's got a solid metal back. And, oh, right there you go. Very nice lens. This one, you could still purchase it new. It's $350 on B&H. If you want to purchase it used on eBay, it goes from like $150 to $200. So consider that. These next two are discontinued, so you have to buy them on the used market. It's the Pentax 50mm f1.7. This one also has autofocus. We'll be testing out the autofocus here in a second. It has solid metal back as well. And there you go. These all weigh about pretty close to the same amount. They're smaller lenses, so I'm not even going to weigh them, but they're all around the same amount of weight. This one runs used on eBay for around $100, $120. You can find it. And the last one is a Pentax-A 50mm f1.4. This one goes all the way down to. This is older. It's their A, so there's no autofocus on this one. So this is a manual focus lens. This is the cheapest out of the three. You could find this for around $80 to $100 on eBay. Used, of course, because it's discontinued. So yeah, I guess the first thing we're going to do, let me mention, so I'm going to be doing these tests, so this is shot in 4K, so you might want to look at them on a 4K monitor if you've got one. If not, just a bigger screen, 1080 high def. Instead of your phone, you won't be able to tell very much on your phone. So, all right, let's check out the autofocus real quick. All right, my test subject for focusing here, little owl. I'm going to move it back. Now I'm going to do the 1.4 first. Let me mention though, on all the lenses, I looked at the focus scale here, and they're all the same on the focus scale. Closest focusing is 1.55 feet, or meters 0.45, all exactly the same. Sometimes it doesn't really amount to that when I try it out. So what I do is when I'm testing out this focus, all I do is I'll put it in manual focus. I'll focus out to infinity, and then get the subject kind of close and see how quickly it focuses. So listen for the beep here, and also listen to the motor, how loud it is. Ready? 1, 2. Fairly quick. I'll do that again so you could hear again. It is a little buzzy. 1, 2. Yeah, pretty quick. Not too bad. Alright, for the next one, we'll do the f1.7. By the way, that was at f5.6. I'll do the same on this one so we can see. Yep, f5.6. Focus to infinity. And autofocus, let's see here. Okay, listen to the motor. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3. I think the 1.4 was slightly quicker, but it sounded a little buzzier. I don't know. What would you think? Now let's go over the actual focus rings. So this is the focus ring here. You could see if you're doing manual focus, this one's kind of grindy. Can you hear that? It is smooth though. And then this one, in the manual focus, and nice. It's smooth as well. But the smoothest out of them, if you've ever used one of these are awesome. Are these this old Pentax-A lenses? It's just very smooth, very solid. Out of the build construction, this one wins it. These lenses have been out for years, and every time I find them, I'm amazed on just how the build quality of those. So this one wins in build quality and focus ring. Autofocus it does not have. So if you're really looking for something with autofocus, between these two, you kind of heard the differences. I think I kind of preferred this one a little bit. Seemed a little bit quicker. This one seemed slightly less buzzy, but yeah. Let's go on to the next test. Let's do a sharpness test, I guess. Let's do it. Alright, so for the sharpness test, I set it up here next to my pet lizard, Leo. Maybe it'll help me out with this test. What do you think about that, Leo? So anyway, I've thumbtacked some newspaper here to the wall, and what I'm going to do is put each lens on the tripod the same distance away and shoot wide open at its widest aperture, and test that out, and then I'll go up to f2.8 and test that out and see if the sharpness gets a little bit better, and I'll even zoom up into the corners and see just how sharp they are. Alright, let me know what you thought about that. You probably saw the vignetting on each of the shots to compare on the 3 different lenses. Which one did you think was the best? Okay, let's move along and let's do some bokeh shots. Let's break out the Christmas lights. Alright, so I got out the Christmas lights. Got me a black background here, and we're going to shoot and see which bokeh we like best. I'm using Mr. Al again. And we're going to set them in front here and shoot wide open and get these nice bokeh balls in the background. So let's see which one looks the best. Alright, I've been looking at some images here, making some quick notes. I did do a couple more tests. I'm not going to include them in the video, but I went outside and I checked for chromatic abbreviation, CA. Outside, that's a purple fringing you might get around like tree branches, or I took some shots of a fence too, wire fence, to see if I could get some of that. All of them performed, all the lenses performed very, very well. The only one that had more than the others, and it wasn't much at all, was the autofocus f1.4. It did have a little bit of purple fringing, but it wasn't too bad. Also, I did a quick test trying to get some lens flare out there, and they all did really well. They're not super wide angle lenses or anything, so I had a hard time even getting any flare, so not to worry about that. So what do you think about the sharpness there? I thought the f1.7 did the best, especially in the corners there. They're all very sharp in the center, but the f1.7 at 2.8 was better than all of them at 2.8, a lot better. So I think that won the sharpness battle. As far as vignetting around the newspapers there, I thought the actual manual, the manual focus f1.4 did the best. There was less vignetting on that, I thought, than the other ones. And as far as bokeh, it's kind of to each his own, but I thought the f1.4, the AF version, I thought it looked a little bit better, more pleasing to me. Yeah, there you go. Each of them has their different thing that kind of won in the battle. So it seems to me it's kind of a draw. But if I had to be nailed down and make a decision on this, I think I'd like AF. So I'd probably go with an AF lens. I'd go with the 50 f1.7, just because it's $100 cheaper than f1.4. Making it a real bargain since it's sharper in the corners and such. Yeah, so I'm going to go outside and take some more test shots so you could check them out. And yeah, thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe. I've got plenty of other Pentax videos on my channel that you could check out. And I enjoy watching these videos, or making these videos. If you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. And yeah, check out these images. Thanks.